and we'll hit all the farms and the trails to make a big circle. And we're bound to come across somebody who's seen these skunks.
Who's the fella who owns this shithole? You, fat man. Speak up.
I own this establishment. Bought it from Greeley for $1,000.
Just hold it right there. Hold it! Well, sir, you are a cowardly son of a bitch. You just shot an unarmed man.
Well, he should have armed himself. He's gonna decorate his saloon with my friend.
Well, hello, my lovelies, lilies, lords, lads, dudes, sugar lilies, sugar mountains on the moon lily, moon laurels. Well, we can't forget about the moonflower. Yeah, sometimes the sunflowers come out too, and well, you can never find a rainbow lily. I know that. She's stuck in New Orleans somewhere. Anyway, what are we doing? Well, more body cam stuff. I want to look at more bits and pieces of the body cams, different ones. Snyder, a little bit more with him, interviewing neighbors. I want to look at that a little bit. I may want to go back to Nunez, the original, officer on scene. I still want to see what that kitchen looks like from when he originally enters the house. And other things. And I do want to show you that story, not related to this case, but it is related to Moscow, Idaho, and the University of Idaho, about that kid who was pretty much nearly beaten to death. Yeah, I do want to, that's a nice little aside to this. It doesn't, not related to the case per se, but, well, Moscow, yeah, I just want to show that. So we'll look at that article and maybe some other things will come up. I don't know. Well, let's see, babies. Let's see, babies.
Phone number for you.
Anybody home, love?
And just confirming no one's heard anything,
No.
no one saw anything, nothing like that? Okay. Okay, and all your guys' roommates were here last night? You weren't?
She was next door.
Across the street, okay. Okay.
And she didn't hear anything either across the street?
I appreciate it.
Oh, my God. Look, I know these are preliminary, just going around. I know this is preliminary, but still, I still feel you can be asking better questions. Like, okay, well, so they just said, well, the roommate was across the street, right? Well, so you need to ask her, well, did you hear anything across the street? Not just like, so let me confirm, you guys didn't hear anything, right? And well, no. Again, I don't like the questioning. I know it's I know it's preliminary, okay? I get it. Okay, they're just doing a neighborhood canvas, a preliminary neighborhood canvas. But I still feel the questions need to be better. They just do. They just do. Here. So this is what I'm looking at here. Definitely check out this channel. This subscriber base has grown extensively because, well, it's good body cam stuff here. Hello.
Yeah.
No speak English. Hey, it's Stanley. What do you want?
They left at 3 a.m. and then they came back like around 5 a.m.
Who knocked on your
And
door?
then we all came home around like.
You think knocked on our door, Chris? Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
What the fuck? Alright, what's going on?
Okay.
I'm sorry, her room is like right next to it.
And that was till about 5 a.m.?
Well, they left at 3.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
They left at 3, Okay, and then what? And then they participated in the unlivings, and no, I don't know.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Have you talked to all your roommates and stuff like that?
Yeah, we kind of got the whole, nobody like know what's going on, yeah.
Okay. Did anybody see, hear anything last night? Anything like that? Something suspicious this morning? Anything?
I fell asleep around like 11, and then I woke up around like 2 to like some yelling.
Ah,
Two?
Yeah, around like 2 or 3.
some
like,
yelling around 2.
But it didn't sound like it was right over here. It sounded like it was more down this way.
Okay.
So I don't really know. But
Well, acoustics are a bitch sometimes, especially when you're in an amphitheater.
that's really all I've ever heard, so.
But you did hear yelling at 2 a.m. in the morning. You heard some yelling. Well, that fits the original timeline. Not 4 a.m., Miss Dillon the Prime. Her timeline is not real. Remember that. There is no 4 a.m. timeline. So anything that happens prior to 4 a.m. is, in my opinion, is probably legitimate. So yeah, 2 a.m. makes sense. 2 a.m. is the darkest hour. 2 a.m. is when Ethan and Xana are probably unalive. That's why nobody knows where the fuck they are.
What was your first name?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, all these idiots who want to make comments. Oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. You have to fucking do your own research. Just saying.
And last name? And
Like, I'm not going to call the fucking New York Post up and say, gee, why didn't you get this photograph?
did birth clean.
99.
All I see is a photograph that doesn't look anything like the body cam footage. Okay. Yeah. Birth clean 99. Why aren't these subtitles accurate?
And what's your address here? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. See you later.
If anything else comes up, or if anybody
Sure.
remembers anything, make
We'll
sure
let you
give us a
know.
call.
Yeah, sure we will. Heard yelling at 2 a.m. Probably the fight that they were hearing. Yeah, again, we're in the Roman Colosseum. Well, you know what I mean. We're in an area where there's 100 houses and apartments and fucking people everywhere, and nobody hears or sees anything except yelling and a dog barking. Right? Sure. No screaming.
Yeah, Stanley, what do you want? I'm trying to fucking do stuff here. What? Yeah, I heard all kinds of shit. I heard people screaming their asses off. What do you want?
That's what we should be hearing, actually. Yeah, I heard like, it sounded like people really were screaming. Like, what the hell's going on? Nope. Well, at least he's going up the steps. Hey, I gotta say, going the extra mile. Wow. Yeah, and this is at 2:27 p.m.
Don't answer.
Okay. Police. Yeah. Open a fucking door. I got 4 dead people in the house next to you. Open up. This again, cream puff. Why are we cream puffs? Get a search warrant for that house. In fact, I get a search warrant for all these fucking places. Fuck yeah. If I could, I would.
Bosco Police.
Open door. Let me in. Hey, remember that movie Let Me In? Good movie.
How's it going? Good. Ryan with Moscow. Last night, did you hear anything? See anything? No. Do you live alone in here? I do. Okay. No screaming, no yelling. No. Nothing suspicious.
I didn't know anything happened until the text that I got, so
Okay.
there's nothing now.
Okay. All right. Well, if something comes up, if you see something, just call. Okay.
Is this the area?
I can't really give you any information. Sorry.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, it's the area. Why do you think he's there?
Okay. Thank you.
What area do you think he's talking about? Orlando, Florida? Good old Moscow. Boy, born, bred, and raised. Hey, I think I'm going to go to the University of Idaho. I probably could get like 17 degrees. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I decided I'm going to be a lawyer, okay, guys? So I'm going to go to the University of Idaho and get my degree. And I'm going to be practicing alongside Ashley Jennings. I probably could do it in 2 years, as long as I could pass the bar exam. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. It doesn't seem that complicated in Moscow. But I probably won't be able to pass the bar exam.
Moscow.
Yeah, Master Nature. I don't think you could pass anything really, except maybe baton, if you're like running track and field and stuff. But you don't really run, so well, that's out. And hey, Stanley, did you ever get my fucking gold? Shut up, kid. I'm working on it.
Moscow, please.
Hello, nobody home. I can make you fried wontons.
I don't want wontons.
I can make you General Dow's chicken.
Moscow police.
Hi.
Oh, where are you? Hi. Where are you? Who said hi?
He's coming back. Sorry, I'm also staying right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's two of us in there.
Okay.
Oh,
I
well,
was
who?
home last night.
You were home last night. Where were you at?
I was at Beta on. Oh, there she is.
Oh, Beta.
Over there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, a sorority idiot. Oh, joy. I'm not going to get much out of you.
Here last night. What time did you get home?
I probably got home around, I want to say 7
7 a.m.
p.m.
p.m.
yesterday, and then today I got home maybe around like 12:30, right when you guys kind of got here.
Okay.
So, okay. So where were you between 7 p.m. and now?
Yes.
Okay. Here, see.
Yeah.
No, I got home I think at like 9:30. I was letting my dog out throughout the night.
Oh.
I
Interesting.
didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Can I ask like
No, you can't.
like gunshot? Is that what you asked me?
Just anything suspicious. Any yelling, any screaming, any
No,
fighting,
tell me about the gunshot.
Nothing. Any cars peeling out? Anything idling outside for a long time that you noticed? Nothing like that?
No, the house was pretty quiet. I know that they had people over like Friday, but it was really quiet yesterday.
Okay.
So no.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will say, those girls over there, I don't know, you've probably seen us staring through the window.
Okay. It's upstairs?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
No, well, a couple interesting things here. Tell me about the gunshot that you heard, because I didn't mention anything about a gunshot. You're the one that mentioned something about a gunshot, so you need to follow up with that. You know, wait a minute. Wait, you said you heard a gunshot? And then she'll explain, right? Yeah, I heard a fucking gunshot. It sounded like it was a gunshot. Right? Or no. Well, no, I thought maybe it was, whatever. But you need to ask that. You need to probe. You need to probe that. Tell me about this gunshot. What are you talking, right? What do you mean? What are you talking about? God.
Thanks. Hey, guys.
Now, who are these idiots?
Okay. Can you guys, is it okay if you guys walk for now? We get
Whoa.
Okay, because there's a chance, if you guys want to use your car later, that this road's going to be completely blocked off from people going or leaving. So it might be best for you guys to walk. Just that way you can at least leave if you want to later. But we're having a big trailer come, so.
Alright,
Yeah.
thanks for
All right. Do you know anything? What do you know?
I'm going to come with you.
Now remember, guys, this is Snyder doing a canvas. Interesting. I just wanted to show this. Interesting, you know, just again, nobody sees, hears. We have some, we hear yelling. Gunshot, possibly. Nobody follows up with. Now where are we? I don't know. Okay. Now we're entering somebody's place. We're entering somebody's apartment. Okay.
I'm Ryan with Moscow. Who all lives here? You four? Who was all staying here last night? Everybody was? Okay. She mentioned that somebody heard or saw something, maybe.
I was walking home from the club at 3 a.m.
Okay.
I don't know because I was drunk. But, like, I don't...
Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Every single person is fucked up, drunk, loaded, doesn't remember, can't remember, doesn't know what's a dream, what's not a dream, all because of this magical alcohol that's been going around that suddenly makes us just become completely unaware of anything. You know? Again, Moscow, Idaho. Alcohol is not a hallucinogenic, okay? I don't get it.
I think it was, I don't know if it was music or just some, like, a loud noise, but
Yeah, I heard music or just some, like, a loud noise.
3 a.m. I was walking, like...
But that's what, at 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
And you just heard something from where?
Yeah, I don't know if it was music or, like...
Do you know where you heard it from, where it came from?
Well, I was just walking right there, and then I just walked home.
Okay.
It was someone just being loud. Was it Janice? I don't know, it just was loud.
Was it like music playing on the speaker? Was it someone singing something?
Really drunk.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's like another fucking Dylan.
And that was at 0300 or at 3 a.m.?
I think so.
Just like another idiot Dylan. I don't know, I was too drunk. I can't discern music from, I don't know, my ass. Now look, when I'm drunk, guess what? I can certainly identify music. In fact, when I'm drunk, I probably want to hear music, right? So I definitely know what music sounds like if I'm drunk. Why are these people so stupid, guys? I don't get it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
What was your first name?
Idiot. What's your last name?
What's your
Sorority.
last?
Sorority. Idiot sorority. Everybody uses the excuse. Well, I was really, I was intoxicated, I was drunk, blah, blah, blah. Therefore, that must excuse all my behavior. Jesus.
And phone number.
Frustrating as hell. Is there not one sober person that can say, I wasn't drunk at all. Yeah, I heard fucking commotion and noise, and man, there's a lot of shit going on out here. I mean, it was 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm hearing loud bangs. I'm hearing people screaming. I'm hearing, like, all kinds of weird stuff. But nope, we get drunk morons who can't distinguish music between something else. Maybe their own stupid thoughts. Ridiculous, Moscow, Idaho. Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Probably smells my dog.
Yeah, it probably smells your fucking dog.
This says...
What is this?
But I went from the club to have the cup again, and then walked home, so I'm pretty sure it was around 3. Maybe around that time later.
Well, that fits.
Music up that way.
That fits the unaliving of that fits the time frame of when the unalivings of Maddie and Kaylee start, 3 and beyond. So that fits that. In my opinion, Ethan and Xana were both unalive prior. They were gone by 2 a.m., a little bit after. And they were in the room. Kaylee and Maddie were not aware of that.
Okay.
And the whole shenanigans with Murphy and the dog, letting the dog out, letting Maddie outside by herself with the dog, Bethany going inside because she's too fucking cold, and then you have Maddie coming back into Bethany's room, asking Bethany, where's the dog? Whole setup, in my opinion.
Thank you guys. If you hear anything, obviously give us a call.
Well, all right.
Do you have any updates?
I can't. I'm sorry. You guys are just gonna have to wait for it all to come
How
out.
long are you safe?
Yes, you guys are safe. I mean, I would just make sure that you guys stay with each other and everything like that, okay? Just normal stuff, but
How do you know they're safe?
you guys are safe.
How do you know that? You don't know they're safe. How do you know they're safe? Again, we don't want to play in the mud. We don't like conspiracy, right? We don't like these things. But how do you know they're safe? You don't. You don't know who the killer is or killers, right? You don't know that. Again, you don't know where this person is or persons. Well, in this case, there's more than one, but I'm just saying, you don't know where they are.
As of right now, we don't know exactly what everything that's going on. So.
Exactly. So how can you say they're safe?
Is anyone in the hospital? Can you tell us that?
I can't tell you guys anything. I apologize. Sorry.
Why would you ask that?
Will you be notifying the family soon?
Will we be notifying the families? Yeah, as soon as we can. That's our.
Why would you ask that question? There's no reason to ask why would you be notifying the families. Well, guys, something tells me these two know a little bit more than they're letting on.
First goal, right?
Yeah.
We don't want any information to get out, and then be notified in any other way. Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, those two know a little bit more than they're letting on. You're not. Were you going to be letting notifying the families? For what? What do you know? Why would we be notifying the families? Of what? So yeah, they know more than they're telling. No doubt. Again, everybody tries to play like a 19-year-old little girl, 20-year-old little girl, 21-year-old little girl who's a fucking alcoholic. They're all drunks. They're all alcoholics. They're all snorting shit, Adderall, cocaine, whatever they're doing. But when the steel hits the fire, all of a sudden now we're little girls who can't function. Get the fuck out of here. Totally, get the fuck out of here. Really. And the problem with Idaho being a conservative state and Moscow being conservative of dipshit head in the sand kind of area, when the flame hits the steel, right? Everybody seems to regress to like 5 years old. But before that, they're all drunks. Drunks, partiers, Xana doing coke, Adderall, Ethan doing coke. Not to blame the victims, whatever. It doesn't make them bad people. Just saying.
You and your roommates. Yeah. Mind if I step in and talk to everybody?
Yeah.
Just you two? Yeah. Okay. Did you guys hear or see anything last night? Anything suspicious? Anything going on? We did, unfortunately, yeah. Nothing? Okay.
I don't know.
Were you guys both here last night?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you guys doing last night? Sleeping? Watch a movie?
Yeah, we were just hanging out. We were just drinking a little bit and just hanging out.
Of course.
We were up until probably 3:30. Yeah.
Wow, 3:30. Oh, okay. And you didn't hear anything?
Nothing. Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Well, I
Okay.
appreciate it. Thanks, guys. If anything comes up, if you hear anything,
Interesting.
give us a call.
No dogs barking, nobody screaming. Interesting. Wow. Now again, one thing we got to keep in mind, though, to be fair, we don't know how far this residence is, this blob we're seeing, this apartment. We don't know how far that is from the actual, the King Road house. So, it's possible the sound, wherever this is located, maybe the sound, for whatever reason, didn't reach this area. I don't know. We don't know that. We don't know. But still, it's not very far away.
Do you want me to move that for you? I'm guessing you're with ISP or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Darren.
Darren. Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Hey, we got Darren Gilbertson from ISP.
We'll probably have our crime scene trailers coming up.
Okay. Yeah, we were trying to cone it off so it can make the corner at least.
College.
All of them. We've talked to these guys here. Most of these that answered over there. Nobody's seen or heard anything out of the ordinary. They were drinking last night with a group of guys at the corner club who live in this apartment over here, this way. So. Here, I came around back when we first got here, and there's a back door that was open with one track of footprints in the snow. But I don't know if they're old or not. It's pretty
That's
frozen.
right. That's right. You don't know.
They came down this way.
That's right. You don't know.
And there's one footprint that comes off the side here.
Right.
Right by kind of that bigger rock on the edge of the snow there.
Again, irrelevant.
I did create some tracks coming up originally on
Ah, you created your own tracks. Did you keep track of those tracks?
accident.
Who was first to
Originally on accident.
How did the call come in?
Came in. There's a medical. He was one of the first ones here.
Officer Nunez.
The one writing the warrant right now.
Yeah. Guys bring you training.
How are you? Sorry to meet like this. Man, been better days.
I know, yeah. We just on the floor.
Oh, we've met. We have met, yeah.
Yeah, they're just shortly behind us. So.
Okay, well, we kind of got the road blocked so you can make the turn, but we're going to pull you right into the
Yeah, okay.
We have an officer in the back, and then there is one door we couldn't get open. It's locked with a padlock. Apparently, it belongs to the company, but it's padlocked, and they don't think anybody's in there or anything like that. It's just storage. But the house should be clear other than that. Good. Good. Busy. You? Yeah.
Not what I wanted to.
No. Surely not.
Who's primary officer?
Mitch Nunes.
Nunes. I'm sorry, Nunes.
He's a newer officer. He's good, smart. I'm actually trying to get him to be a DRE, so.
Well, that's nice. I hope not now. Well, I don't know.
Let Aaron know he called me. I said start plugging cameras in. We're going to have to start swapping that already. So I've been around this side. You guys showed up and probably get involved.
Yeah, they just got here.
Okay, thank you. I'll be right here. Only signs out parking lot.
Alright, what else do we got? Alright guys, a little bit more to go on Snyder. I just want to show you this interaction. That's all. Nothing humongous. Just we're gonna round out Snyder with this. Once he parks his car. Someone's trying to go through.
Hi. Do you live up in the apartments up top?
No, I'm getting my sister.
You're getting your sister. Where does she live in?
She lives right by the house.
You want to just have her walk down to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I stay here?
Yep. Yeah.
Stay here?
Yeah, I'll move some of these cones so you can back up right here, okay?
Well, that's what happens when you didn't block off the road in the beginning. Now you got idiots coming to and from. See, the minute they found out there was a murder that happened, all these access points should have been blocked off. And the only people getting in and out are the police or other emergency vehicles.
But they just walked right in, so...
Yeah.
You got somebody behind you.
Yeah, who's that? Who? I don't know. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to leave it here. I don't think there's anything too much more interesting with Snyder at this point. No, he just puts the cones back in his car, and that's it for him. Okay, I want to show you one more thing, and we're going to pick it up later, okay? A little bit later today. And we move on to the next thing. Yes, it's not related to this case, but it's, well, it is University of Idaho.
A fight on the University of Idaho campus on Wednesday night that left one man in critical condition. Graham 2's Christian Garza has been following this story all day and brings us the very latest.
Yeah.
Today, the family of one Moscow man is trying to wrap their head around what happened on Wednesday night here on the University of Idaho campus that left their son in a medically induced coma.
He's the kind of guy that everyone loves. He's like everybody's best friend right out the gate.
A friendly face nearly unrecognizable after a fight on the University of Idaho campus almost killed him on Wednesday night.
It's a parent's worst nightmare.
It is. It's the last call any parent wants to get.
His parents, Adam and Amy Dawson, say, in fact, at one point, it did.
I immediately dropped him to my knees and prayed right by his bedside because, like, I don't want my boy to die.
The man has been identified as Austin Dawson, a 26-year-old DoorDash driver. Video taken that night shows Dawson getting into a fight with a member of the Phi Delta Theta fraternity on campus. Moments later, you see a group of people rushing to help.
Thank God for them and thank you.
And time to shut down the university system of, time to shut down the group. You fucking prick.
Just before 9 p.m., Dawson's family says his injuries were so extensive.
Yeah, look at it.
He was life-flighted to Lewiston, where he remains in a medically induced coma.
Yeah.
We just want him to live, man. I just want him to live.
5 fucking beta.
Also went on to clarify what they call misinformation.
Oh, what's the misinformation? Oh, misinformation?
From the amount of people involved in the fight.
Looked like a lot.
Warning the community to stay out of the investigation in their most recent press
Fuck
release.
off, Moscow.
Delta Theta General Headquarters released a statement about the incident, saying in part, the individual involved has been removed from membership and the fraternity is working with the chapter to investigate the circumstances.
No, the chapter needs to be shut down. Shut down.
Austin fights for his life. His parents,
fucking...
to the extent of his injuries to his brain, they can't touch him or even talk to him. The Dawsons say the silver lining at this very moment is that doctors are telling them Austin is stable.
This is the worst thing besides them dying, this is next to that. That's the only thing after.
You know what? And these are actual real emotions, not like the mutt. You know, not like the mutt and his stupid fucking low-class, low-brow family who just wants to make money off their dead daughter's fucking name. You know, this is actual emotion, anger, frustration, tears. You know, mom looks like she hasn't slept in probably 2 fucking weeks. You know, dad is pissed off. He probably wants to fucking peep, you know, yeah.
After that. And it's the worst thing you could ever have happen to you as a parent. It's debilitating. and scary.
The Moscow Police Department.
Yeah, there you go. That's called a real reaction. Not these plastic fucking people who go on Ashley Banfield and every other goddamn news media outlet and no tears, no nothing. Hey, we just want to know how many times our daughter was stabbed in the face. Yeah, that's quite a contrast here between that and this family. So yeah, that chapter needs to be shut down. In fact, all Greek Row, whatever you want to call it, that all needs to be shut down in Idaho, especially the University of Idaho. That all needs to be shut down. All those fucking chapters, shut down. The police department needs to be fired. There needs to be federal investigation of Moscow Police Department. They need to be put under absolute lockdown. The Greek system at the University of Idaho needs to be completely shut down. There actually should be no frats or sororities there. Too many unalivings, too many self-unalivings, too many incidents like this. There's probably more incidents like this that don't make the newspapers. So there you go. Hope people with half a brain understand. University of Idaho. What you're doing is you're breeding a bunch of psychopaths. In fact, you've been breeding a lot of psychopaths now for, I'd probably say, at least 20 to 30 years. And your prosecutors came from this system. It's a psychotic farming system. And there you go. I wanted to throw that in the mix too. And that's not Sigma Chi, but that's an adjacent fraternity that's just as sick and twisted and psychotic. Yeah. So I think the whole entire Greek system needs to be shut down. And if this kid dies, if this fucking kid dies, guess what? I hope those parents, I hope not only do they sue the family of this fucking piece of shit who did this, they need to sue the entire University of Idaho. They need to sue the entire fraternity system in Idaho at the university. Oh, fuck yeah. I would sue them into oblivion. Oblivion. You fucking corn, white trash, fucking flannel wearing, fucking minuscule brains pumping out these little fucking psychos. And they just so happen to go on to be, local fucking prosecutors that, they're evil. So, go fuck off.
Says this is an ongoing investigation and asked that if anybody has any videos or information about what happened here last night to give them a call. We have that number listed up on our website, krem.com. In Moscow, Christian Garza, Krem 2 News.
Yeah. So, So fuck off. Hey. Moscow, I tell you what, you've had dirty hands now for many years. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there because I want to do something a little bit later about the case. And eventually, guys, we are going to have to talk about Mr. Koberger. And I feel that that's going to be multiple parts. But we have to talk about him. We have to talk about him more. Okay, well, he's the one who pled guilty, so we have to address him. Of course. Anyway.
My